Personally, I don't think that depersonalization disorder exists and believe that it is just another symptom of anxiety that can in time be overcome. Depersonalization can be described as a recurring feeling of detachment from one's body, as if it were in a dreamlike state and not really ever in touch with reality. Many people complain of a foggy or hazy view of the world through their own eyes with depersonalization, and this symptom cannot exist without anxiety. Depersonalization is caused by a mental shift in the part of the brain that is linked to the amygdala, which is the main organ responsible for anxiety. Cannabis, antidepressants, caffeine, and nicotine can all produce feelings resembling depersonalization, especially when taken in excess. It can also result from alcohol or benzo withdrawal. Daily life is turned into confusion at every corner. Thoughts slow down, a person's response to a simple question can feel extremely challenging, and the worst part of all this would be trying to explain the feelings to someone else who has never heard of depersonalization or felt anything quite like it. There is a fine line between wanting to get rid of the unreality feeling so much that you can taste it and tolerating it. The desire to get rid of this feeling can actually be adding stress and fear that actually maintains the feeling. Since our brains, our nervous system, can't process all this stress at once and delays are inevitable, it's important to think of the feeling of unreality as your nervous system forcing you to relax and forcing you to slow down. In this way, it becomes a protection circuit by the nervous system against further tension. Unfortunately, we don't see it this way. We experience it and assign an awful and horrible outcome to it, assuming it is a sign of impending insanity and loss of control. What is the best way to approach these awful feelings, you may be asking? Since we know that it is certainly related to stress, would you feel unreal while lying on the beach next to a supermodel, male or female, your choice, who was totally attracted to you? I highly doubt it. Your unreality would not exist in that situation, would it? You would forget about it and not be focusing so intensely on it. You can hate the unreal feeling, but acceptance is a must to break the habit of adding more stress to it. In my own experiences with the feeling of being detached to the world with no one to turn to, I had a very hard time competing at sports I loved due to the feeling of being off balance while walking, running, jumping, pretty much everything. The funny thing was, when I wasn't focused on it, I felt complete relief and escape from it completely. The two biggest factors that lead to the continuation of feelings of depersonalization are doubt and tension. Hiding from it and consciously doing everything you can to stop it adds greatly to the doubt and tension you experience, because as you probably already know, trying to stop symptoms of anxiety most of the time just does not work. The feeling of being isolated is extremely common as well, and you may feel a complete disconnection from friends and family. You may wonder why the heck you don't feel anything towards some of your closest family members, friends, pets, etc. But remember that you are not alone. For many years, I myself felt like I was in my own world with complete disconnection from everyone and everything that I actually should have felt more loving and caring towards. But depersonalization consumed my every move and my every thought. I hated it, but was powerless to stop it until I recognized how I was adding to it.